Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
It's a pretty good chunk, though.
Definitely a good chunk. I still don't see the dive angle, though. Of course, they're not 100% sure where Sheo is, but he is just now getting back out on the map.
Oh?
Camilo locked up.
Maybe he can turn onto Paris here.
Taking stun as well. Camilo's going to fall. First blood.
Oh, he just dies. I want to really hope, like, it's really good that they're getting the Drake here at least, because then they slow down the Drake stacking. But the problem with this new patch is that now you have the Otacon, which is an objective that you will have to fight over. And my question is, will Smolder be ready by then?
I'm not sure. When we all last year watched the Lol Dobby video on Chovy's Smolder mid, I don't think Corky mid was viable, which I think made this champ definitely more playable early game.
For sure.
Oh, that's
gonna have to
objective
flash.
taken. Quick flash out. Okay. All right, all in here coming in from Carlson. Irrelevant now going to snap, pull out his ultimate. Full armor might be enough here for Carlson. He's going to be able to find the kill. Q3. Relevant waiting for his cooldowns to come back up and the rage to come back up. He might be able to recommit, but for now it's just a trade of ultis. Not a bad look from Carlson, but not able to turn it into more.
No flash on
locked
Paris.
up, good interrupt on the Q, but Sheo is there to finish the job. Stend in the end going to grab the kill.
Good play to dive ice here.
Why do you do this to me? Okay, all I'm going to say is, even if it works this game, I don't think Heartsteel is good on tank junglers in competitive.
Well, it's going to be a Drake fight here.
Set up there for Team Heretics. They kind of want to bait the engage. Again, if Sheo gets a good ultimate, they can try and turn this good ultimate coming in from Flacket. Nice through, but it's just going to be the 50-50, and 1-1-3 manages to steal it. Carlson coming in, but a nice knockup coming from Paris. And now Irrelevant straight into the backline. Flacket's got nowhere to go. Pops the blast cone. Gets himself out to safety, but now it's Sheo in trouble. As powerful as that jungler is, it's still damn squishy. BDS.
They get everything.
They get the smite steal. They get kills.
It looked so good from Heretics at the beginning. They just weren't able to convert it. And a really, really good flank from Irrelevant. Now they're going to be able to hit this bot tower with 6 scrubs. And there's only 30 seconds left of the plates. I think they can get the whole tower. This is the power of 6 scrubs.
First tower as well, they're going to hit the threshold for, they won't get to 3 kills first, but they will be able to get the feats of strength when they grab the tower here.
Yeah, they got 3 objectives and the first tower.
Look to be a balanced matchup.
And this is like a classic 6 scrub play where you just have your top move to mid, and then you move 4-man to the side, and you just completely destroy the tower instantly. You can see how fast it goes.
And the struggle, again, for Team Heretics, if they take away, if they stop them from crossing the 4-grub threshold or the 6-grub threshold, it gets so much easier to defend against these pushes. But you're behind in gold, you're weaker as champions.
Stend us flash.
But Irrelevant's also pushing at the same time. They are going to trade back a tower at the very least, right? So that is something.
The getting mid tower here is huge for BDS. It's very rare that you ever get top tower here. But BDS reset in time, they have good tempo, they can loot to defend. Oh, but they might have a pick here.
Nuke spots him though.
Nuke is playing well this game.
1-3 just goes in, forces the fight immediately. Shea's got no defensive tools left. He's just gonna get 1 pop. BDS are just obliterating Team Heretics. The gold's only 1.8k difference, but the compositions just make this feel so impossible to play.
And they're playing so much better on the map. They're just moving around as a unit much better, and they're using the fact that they have 6 scrubs so well. They broke the bot tower with it, broke the top tower, and the mid tower now. They're showing why so many teams are so desperate to contest the grubs and not give 6.
And I'm really curious, maybe we'll get the chance to talk to Team Heretics, maybe not, like what the vision is here in terms of what they wanted out of this composition. If there's some strength of Smolder we don't know about that they were able to leverage.
Carries here, as a Zyra, you have a real win con of poking them out, landing an E, but I'd be really surprised if we're going to see Ice or Nuke get hit by many Zyra E's this game.
No. Really have to be caught sleeping or find that pick in a brush, which isn't off the table.
Yeah.
But we're approaching Atacon rapidly now. Look at the matches you're expected to win when you do well. Milu.
He's going to have to use flash here. Maybe he's still dead.
Flash out. Going to try to flap. Nice sidestep, but he's just gone.
Really good TP by Nuke here. And we're highlighting how well he's playing, and he's not just playing well mechanically, but he's also playing the map really intelligently.
And I think the big thing here is when you get a lead like this, like you have to be able to push. You have to be able to bring that game home, or especially like Smolder's the most extreme example of this. If you just give Smolder time, your lead is going to become less and less significant. But Nuke, in an isolated 1v1, then yes, he's expected to win. He dominated, able to get kills with the help of the rest of his team, and now is just continuing to leverage his lead to take down, I mean, in this case, Camilo, but I think all of Team Heretics.
Team Heretics does get a really good chunk here on Paris. but if they might not result into anything, I was thinking maybe they could try to leverage this for out the competition, but Relevant's just having free time on top here because Carlson is must or has to stay mid due to the fact they might just run to mid here with 6 grubs. They can take this tower really damn fast.
Mom called in, does not clear the wave as you highlighted. That's just been nerfed repeatedly to stop Smolder from being good in pro.
I think the tower's just gone.
213 the stacks. Good angle. Flacken now going in. Can they find a pick onto a Relevant? Maybe this will be enough for Relevant. Able to flash out. Blinking health bar. Team Heretics desperate. Q3 back from Carlson. This is a good fight for Team Heretics.
Yeah.
They're playing it slow. Ice is going to continue to poke though, so they have to speed it up just a little bit. They're going to be able to find a pick at the very least on the Ouster. Parasalting a little bit late, but Team Heretics immediately felt unplayable. But they're at such a deficit, and I think their comp just does not favor them against BDS to the point where it hasn't felt impactful yet. Now, we haven't seen him do anything, but I personally I'm not worried for BDS. Might change if 113 overextends here. Arctic Assault out.
113.
Ulti goes a little bit wide. Flash indeed is Irrelevant getting chipped away. You can see that little white line of Irrelevant's health bar, the execution threshold. Nuke caught a little bit here.
Then there's no flash.
See, Carlson missed the team. Good ulti follow-up.
Oh, this is a good fight for Heretics.
Paris about to get taken away. Excellent ulti coming in to buy a bit more space from Sheo. Team Heretics stepping up. Camilo now grabbing that kill.
They run for the Drake? They don't go Atakan. They might try to go for both.
2-3.
113 could go for the steal. He has flash, but it's too risky, I think.
Better to go for the Atakan steal, maybe.
Yeah.
Camilo goes right back to mid.
Wow,
it's not the Jack, certainly, but even at this point in the game, Renekton's still a nuisance. Celestial opposition poked away from Stend. Team Heretics taking control of mid, using man advantage here as top wave is pushing against them, though.
You'd think when they get this mid crowd, they'd move into the Atakan, but they're moving into top side.
There.
Nuke is good flank here.
Poke. Good buffer from Sten to make it out to safety. They get the ulti from 113. Ooh, the Ezreal hitting 2 though is frustrating. Camilo, of course, no real way to regain that health. Is going to be forced to recall.
Oh. 113 Nuke might be in trouble here.
Locking up. Zyra ult his own Nuke away. Trying to get a little bit more CC down. 113 rooted. Flacken pushed away. Mom called in. 113 in trouble. Flacken finding the shutdown. Now it's Paris in trouble as well. It's going to be 2 members picked off. Ice has to try and make the difference. Relevant going for the 1v1 in the picture-in-picture. And that's 2 picks inside of Team Heretics.
BDS are so split up, Dracos. Like, Ice is going for the mid wave, and now it's match start for Heretics here.
I like the confidence to pull the trigger. They are still getting poked. It is a problem. Irrelevant will be an issue for them. But the Baron is also chunking them, and Sheo's trapped in the pit. The flash available for Zyra. He might just have to flash out. Irrelevant can just go to the wall. It's going to be big. There are lamps to the slaughter. Can they find the turn flanking? Oh, it's shooting fish in a barrel. But it's not fish. It's Team Heretics. The ulti completely whiffs. Carlson now just having the time of his life trying to turn this back. Ice gets the 1v1.
Ice?
This is big, though. I think Carlson really just saved the team here. That could have been infinitely worse. Ice knows he has to poke the plants, but he has the range advantage as long as he doesn't get caught.
That's an equal game. It's a Drake fight here.
I don't know how
Heretics has position.
I mean, credit Team Heretics. They've weathered the storm. They punished BDS.
Heretics are very split up here, but Nuke's already on top. He needs the TP in, but TP is 7 seconds.
Yeah, they just get this. I mean, 113 can go for the 50-50. Q flash in, trying to get a bit more. Chain CC is there. If they take the jungler out, then go for another objective. Nuke is topside right now. He has TP, but they just turn now to Voracious Otacon. Camilo, recalling. Can TP in. Relevant tries or spots it briefly.
Okay, instantly TPs. They're going to have to try to contest this objective 45.
I mean, again, the resistance shred here is real. If Ice can land any poke, Irrelevant all on his lonesome. Team Heretics instantly turning to Irrelevant, trying to collapse on the flanker. No one can really pin down Ice, though, and Nuke waiting over the wall.
Oh, great E by Shio there to lock Nuke up.
Relevant fighting off to the side. Camilo untouched, trying to get a bit more damage down. The objective, all that matters, however, trying to get something, but the smite is there to secure the objective, and now there's no fight here for BDS. They've completely overcommitted. Team Heretics, they have the better buffs, but they still have to find the fight. They still have to force the end. And BDS, I think that last couple exchanges have been a wake-up call. They need to get it together.
And now Camilo is getting this top tier 1 for free. He doesn't have TP, so BDS could look to force something here. 5v4, but the Otacon buff is still really scary. That's why Team Heretics feels that they can actually still walk up and pressure, even though they're number disadvantage.
Poke might not matter. Another good ulti from Flacken. Paras once again caught out by that bar assault. Sheo trying to zone with the ulti. Irrelevant off to the side, hoping to find the flank. Sten getting lower and lower. Might just get sent packing back to base. Flacken fighting on the edge there. But Irrelevant just cannot do anything. Another Q from Ice.
A lot of really good Qs from Ice.
Team Heretics, I mean, I think they're just going to bully their way into mid and at least take the tier 1 tower.
Oh,
good Paros!
Paris.
Goes back in, lock it. A bit questionable there. Caught out again. 0-6-3. Paris. Start of week 2, not looking good. The Seraphine game against G2, some heroic ultimates.
It's a rough game for him so far, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
For me, best player on Team Heretics, Fleckit. So I want to highlight Fleckit.
I
feel
mean,
like
the
he's been positioning really well. He's kind of like a lot of time when you play ADC and your team is not engaging for you, you can't do much. But he's willing to pull the trigger. He's willing to click up even when he's outranged. Oh, and now we got to pick.
That credit, 113. Finds the initial ulti. Some good poke follow-up, though. 113 in the pit as well. A bit more damage down coming in courtesy of the Heartsteel. Irrelevant in the midst of everyone, but they don't have the damage to finish the job. Mom not going to connect. Ice and Nuke still standing. Sheo and Camilo getting zoned out. Ice, if he lands another Q. Nuke going in. Another auto. The shield coming in from Cassante. And this is where they have to be careful on the retreat. It's just the poke battle.
This game's on a knife edge. I mean, all they needed was a tiny bit more poke, and Camilo or Fleckit would have died. Now it's BDS who could look to start up this Nash here. Fleckit can lifesteal up, but Camilo has the base. He does have the TP, I think, in like 5 seconds.
Jail. Ulti about to come up, and that's the big concern. BDS not overcommitting to the pit. Luxury of being on blue side. They can kind of just back away to their own territory here. They do not dodge the Baron mechanic, though, which is going to cost him a little bit. But Fleckit, again, just ulting to kick the fight off. He's not scared at all. Sheo there to follow up, and once again, Paris is just going to get taken out.
It's a 1-for-1 support trade here, and it's not looking like it's going to be much more.
The cringy dad humor.
I mean, it's a good one.
All right, man.
Because it catches the other person off guard.
It does. I mean, I'm thoroughly caught off guard. I think similar to BDS when they saw the Smolder mid locked in, although they're giving it a little bit more respect now.
Oh,
1-1-3, good angle
really
on the
deep.
Fleckit. Ezreal ulti as well, going with the wall ice, but not able to find too much on terms of targets. And Camilo able to find the kill back. Stend not getting a good engage, but burning so many cooldowns.
It's a great E by Ice, but so deep by 1-1-3. It's a bit desperate. And now they have no jungler for the Drake here. It's the soul for Team Heretics. They might just have to give it. Corki's basing.
Cloud is big. That extra movement speed matters a lot when it comes to dodging these skill shots or getting in on these priority targets.
It is by far the best Drake when you're outranged like this, because now
But
I mean, he might be able to cook.
I mean, the thing is, if Relevant gets on top of Sheo, maybe, but
Fleckit or
Fleckit.
Camilo, yeah. Fleckit is not really that great of a target. There is no cleanse while they're starting the Nash, and Irrelevant has a... Oh, this is very scary.
Rage. BDS, not sure if they can go in here.
Gonna flash on Camilo.
Camilo. The follow-up isn't there. Good body block coming in. Camilo trying desperately to make it out. Instant engage coming from Ice. The Q. He's just not missing a single target. Ice unmatched, untouched, but Fleckit is still standing. Fleckit trying to make a difference. Fleckit and Carson. 2 versus the world, trying to buy a bit more space, but Nuke finally there to get the damage down. BDS, Paris still standing in this fight, and it makes all the difference. Nuke shut down once. Carlson running, extra movement speed, unstoppable on the W. Sheo topside.
Oh my god! It's a heroic performance. Ace awareness in general, they just saved the game right there.
I mean, at this point, it's anyone's game. It's
Yeah.
37 minutes in, there's 1,000 gold difference.
Well, if they didn't do that, they would have lost the game. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I meant.
No, I agree. I'm with you. Now, real time. It's
time.
anybody's game.
Not
Although
somebody's
Team Heretics, very clearly favored. BDS are not really in a position to contest this mid wave.
I mean, the thing now is, you could see what happened. The fight was still close when I think
It's only going to get more powerful.
Ice is trying to kind of face check on its own. Carson
No
base.
ult.
Nash is
Then-
gone.
Nash is gone. Mom called.
But Renekton has a really good flank again.
Stend ulting a little bit prematurely. Ice now trying to disengage. Good W back coming in from Nuke to stay standing. Despite the ult he's laid his way. There's no Zyra ult, there's no Varus ult. In the meantime, Sheo getting knocked into Nuke and Ice, but he goes golden buys a brief moment. Team Heretics standing strong as 4, grouping up and just free firing into the faces of BDS, but Nuke and Ice are alive, and as long as that is the case, they have a shot, they have a chance. Camilo continuing to poke, though. The slows coming in. Carlson pulling Nuke over the wall. Nuke now in trouble. He's got nowhere to go. The shutdown there. Ice versus the world. But they can just push the wave. They don't need to fight the Ezreal. They don't need to take the bait. The recall now coming in. Double recalls on the opposite side. They've got TPs ready to go. Team Heretics can just end it here.
Ice is gonna have to do the most montage play I've ever seen in my life to carry this one. He needs to hit Qs on every single champion. I don't think he can clear the wave. These Nash minions are too much.
They just play PvE. Just stay behind the minions. He's trying. You can see the damage. 1Q hits, that's the slow. Snap Bubble gonna hit, not quite. Ice still standing, but it doesn't matter. As good as he is, 4 members is just too much. Team Heretics, they survive, they outlast, they outplay. They find their 2nd win here in 2025 winter.
Flank and player of the game.